Hello and welcome to the Open Resorcery. This is Devi. Today we're going to be talking about the phases of the moon and what to do during them. What's going on? Everyone makes a fuss. Honestly, I do because I love the moon. The moon is like my longest time love affair. But for rituals, for intentions, for assisting you in manifesting whatever it is that you are looking to manifest. So we're going to start with the new moon, and we're going to start with the new moon because it's like a seed in the ground. And this is a time to actually begin your manifestations. This is the time to solidify what it is that you're wanting in this world. Plant that seed and bury it deep. We are, setting our intentions, releasing what does not serve us, kind of thing, like shedding it away, being realistic, because we always want to set realistic intentions, right? So it's a time of darkness. It's a time to be buried. Think of it as the time of winter. We can actually associate the phases of the moon with the seasons. And honestly, I think it makes more sense visually in terms of the imagery that you get in your head for each phase of the moon if we associate it as such. So the new moon is winter. We start out the year just like in January. We're all setting our intentions for our New Year's resolutions and everything. And we're trying to solidify what it is that we want to do going forward. The next is the waxing moon. The waxing moon is going to be spring. This is going to be blooming. This is going to get you momentum. So this is the time, as you're weeding your garden, as you're thinning out the seedlings and making sure that you are giving strength and momentum and energy to the ones that actually have the strength to continue, and you're not overcrowding and overburdening and overbearing on yourself. This is your energy creation. This is like going up that roller coaster. You're going all the way up on that hill. You haven't reached that peak yet, and it's your stomach is churning and you're so excited. And honestly, that is what the waxing moon is for. It's for building that energy, building that momentum, creating that spiral that allows the universe to say, hey, yes, this is what I want. And this is what I'm willing to feed my energy to. And then, of course, full moon. So the full moon is used for a lot. It is used for so much. Moon water, moon ritual baths. You've probably heard, women dancing naked under the full moon. It's more so a time of just lunar celebration, but it's also summer. It is that celebratory period where things have come to fruition and we are shedding away the old, the negative, the things that no longer serve us. We are allowing ourselves to shine bright, and we are basking in the brightness that is the goddess above. And this is why, we're charging our stones, because this is pure manifestation energy. We've done all this work to get here thus far. We've been building this all month long, and now we're basking in it. So, of course, like I said, full moon ritual, where you charge your crystals, where you bless the moon and give thanks and receive the abundance that you have built. And here is where you start cleansing, because for every ritual that you do, cleansing is also a must. You have to have that clear water take away the dirt. You don't necessarily eat a vegetable with the dirt still on it, do you? No, you clean it first to get your bounty. But full moon ritual baths is a good way to kind of soak it in and allow your whole body to be immersed in this experience. So that's always one of my favorites for certain. making full moon water. I'll actually go into that in the next episode, but stay tuned for that one. And then, of course, charging the crystals, because the moon is bright, the moon is giving, the moon is full. And so in her fullness, she is very much sharing in her abundance, and she is giving energy to that, should you decide to, pardon me, take in that energy inside of, crystals, yourself, whatever mediums you decide to charge under that full moon. And then we have the waning moon. The waning moon is super, super important. This is actually, I think, one of the more important times of the moon that we don't talk about a lot. So the waning moon, this is retreating. This is like fall. Think of an oak in fall. The leaves turn, and it turns inward, and it turns on itself in a way, not on itself in a harmful way, but more so in a meditative way, in a way where you're thinking about, what do you want to do with this energy that you have now? How can we process it? How can it be best used? Kind of thinking the next seasons, the next thing that is coming, and making sure that you are shoring up your energy for the next area. So that would also mean cleansing away. And a lot of these, you're going to hear me say cleansing, 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 because as human beings, we like to take on so much, and we're so prideful, and we like to sit here and be like, I can do it all. And the fact is, we can, but not all at the same time. And a lot of times we take on way too much. And so this is the time of, oh goodness, what is the word? Conservation. So we conserve our energy, and we are deciding into what avenues it goes. So it's like the oak tree. It's starting to shed its leaves. So it's no longer feeding energy to them, so that it can actually grow something new in the spring. So we're shedding away the negative. We're banishing things that no longer serve us. This would be a great time for cord cutting rituals or contract severing rituals. And I'll go into those if you'd like. Let me know in the comments. But the waning moon is a very important time for any person, because it is a time where we're deciding wholeheartedly and decidedly, what do we want to continue with and what no longer serves us. So this has been Devi, and those are my thoughts on the cycles of the moon, how to use them, how to enhance your craft in the utilization of the cycles of the moon. And if you'd like more on this, let me know. But I will catch you next time. Have a good one.